Hi, my name is John Hoff. I'm coming to you from Wardensville, West Virginia, and I recently earned my CSM certificate. Well, having completed my associate's degree and also completing the CSM course, I felt doubly strong and doubly satisfied with having gone through each of those courses because it gives me something I think even stronger than a lot of these students at our local community college might experience. They may have gone through the algebra or the geometry, but those principles were probably something that they picked up in high school or even junior high. But I took it at a little more advanced age, and I've got a lot of strength from having gone through CSM. I really do. I really, really do. I don't know if you can see that picture right there.
I
That,
can.
that is my high school graduation picture taken out on the front lawn in June of 1964. That picture of that undecided young man right there. It's kind of where it all began. Well, since completing CSM, math is no longer frightening to me. Having stepped into algebra class in junior high school, that fear began to grow from that point forward. And I knew that I was not going to be able to accomplish math to learn. I paid little or no attention to it. So that decided my entry into the U.S. Navy, which is not regrettable at all. But I began working a part-time job, oddly enough, over at Eastern College in Moorfield, West Virginia, and looking around at the young students and some adults, I thought, maybe this is something I can do. I took some college courses after I took them at a local community college phrase. And with the time that I spent in the service, that was enough to give me 14 or 15 credit hours. And that was a big kick that said, let's go after it. So I thought, I am very, very close to looking at an associate's degree, which was just, and I got to within one class of qualifying for my associate's degree, math. I had been away from math for 58 years, but I saw two things that really got me moving on CSM. One was it counts as the college credit, and that's what I needed to graduate. Honestly, this close. But here again, Vera brought me in and she sat with me like the mother hen, and I'm looking at the screen with her and I'm watching her eyes, and she just always kept a smile on her face, and that kind of loosened me up a lot. And she showed me, she demonstrated examples of what you can expect to see, what you are expected to do before you proceed to the next segment. And that was comforting. It was relaxing. And after a few problem sets, it was so much easier. It was like automatic. It didn't stop me from thinking because I had to think my way through different equations and questions and begin to tap on the knowledge that I had learned a long time ago, but it came through. I thought, oh, yes, yes. I remember doing that in 11th grade. Yeah. So that even pushed me further to, I know this and I can do it and I'm going to do it. And I did well with measurements, and that built more confidence in me as I went along. It was a, it was a wonderfully new environment. And that allowed me to proceed to a point where, I was getting closer and closer to that mark. And then I hit the keyboard one time and oh my gosh, what's going on with the screen? It was like fireworks coming down at the conclusion of the class. I didn't know that at the time. And I thought everything's been wiped clean. And it was just a horrible fear going through my mind for just a moment or two. But then it was pointed out to me by the two CSM people in the room, John, you're there. And now I'm here. That as I got older, and I'm retired now, but I'm at a point where I still want to work. I want exposure to other people. I want to feel a purpose.